Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a higher prize?
It's called being a freelancer. Old folks just don't get it.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a higher prize?
It's called being a freelancer. Old folks just don't get it.
Don't you think my craftsmanship deserves a
Hello, hello,
higher
hello.
prize?
Hello, hello, hello.
It's called being a freelancer. Old folks just don't get it.
Error.
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night.
Deserves a higher
The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Being a freelancer. Old folks just don't get it.
आई होप मेरी आवाज़ सही से आ रही है.
Hey, Nahida! And Hat Guy's here too! Traveler, Paimon!
What's going on here?
Nothing much. Nahida was just expressing concern for my physical and mental well-being.
Oh, the Traveler told Paimon all about that. We've both been very worried about you. Are you feeling alright?
You make it sound like I'm on the brink of some kind of breakdown. Truth is, I'm doing much better than you might imagine. If we can just get to the bottom of Dottoro's intentions, we can minimize his negative influence. That's the sort of thing I excel at.
Just listen to that newfound optimism. It seems like having you enroll in the Bahumana was a truly inspired move. I can really see the positive influence.
Observe, a classic Sumero specialty. Chalking everything up to education and learning.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in you.
Everything Dottori said to you was a way to manipulate your mind. Fortunately, you're no longer under his sway.
Can someone as old as me really continue to grow?
If it helps, just think of yourself as a late bloomer. It's all a matter of phrasing, and it comes down to what standards you measure yourself by. For a puppet, Developing at such an age is perfectly normal. But if you choose to call yourself a late bloomer, it sounds more like you consider yourself human.
However you see yourself, well done.
Alright, I see what you mean.
Anyway, what's your next step?
What else can I do but complete my current courses? Everything else can wait. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. There are still things in the city I need to help out with. I'll be heading there now.
I'm so happy that Hat Guy is doing better than we thought. But what about you, Nahida? How are you holding up? The pyronosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. All that was left were the parts underground. Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained before it got out of hand, so Tevat's most vital information has largely been preserved.
Irminsul has a strong influence over you, doesn't it? How will you cope now that it's gone?
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents, my connection to Irminsul has been severed and transposed onto Aru. Angels can do things like that? They can. Such abilities are precisely what makes them so powerful. The goddess of flowers, Nabu Malikata, once claimed that she too could perform feats beyond the reach of mere mortals. In my eyes, much of what she went on to achieve reached such transcendent levels. Her and Nicole really are both fascinating and magnificent.
So, does that mean your situation is stable now?
Correct. Just imagine that Aru has become the new Irminsul, and the essence of my existence has been bound to it. The wisdom of Sumeru has ultimately converged into a single, unified entity. Should we ascribe this all to fate, or is it merely fortune? Whatever it is, the important thing is that you're okay, Nahida.
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Greetings, Traveler and Paimon.
Sir Nevis, do you have something urgent to say?
Yes, there's something I need to report. We've received a message from Snezhnaya.
The Fatui Harbinger, the rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with all the usual pleasantries. His stance is that, following the unrest and nod cry, Dottore was subjected to internal censure. This madness was the act of a rogue element, one who cannot be seen to represent the Zapoliarni Palace.
No less than can be expected.
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost one of their own harbingers. The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to be blameless. Apparently, they will deal with Dottore's subordinates in accordance with Snezhnayan law, holding all those involved in his crimes accountable. Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are already en route. They hope this will aid in Sumeru's reconstruction. Sounds like he's got an answer for everything.
True, but as diplomatic rhetoric goes, it's highly effective. Completely watertight, both in logic and sentiment.
This disaster has had a profound impact on Sumeru. There is much that I will keep in my heart. The matter of Dottore can be seen as settled for now. We are sure to cross paths again in the future, and in that light, Snezhnaya would do well to uphold their responsibilities and keep a tight rein over their actions. With Irminsul burned, the flow of fate now carries many more possibilities. I will be watching carefully.
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter? Dendro Archon, will you eat with us once this matter is dealt with? Everyone wishes to celebrate together. Your presence would be most welcome.
Of course! Junior-san, Sino, and Acacia all told me the same thing. If there isn't enough room for everyone, we can arrange back-to-back feasts.
What a wonderful idea. That just leaves the question of what we should eat.
Not more tomatoes, surely.
More? Dendro Archon, what do you mean by more tomatoes?
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Sometimes when I'm walking through the city, I can even hear them arguing in the fields. Since you see them so often, you must hear about tomatoes even more than I do. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. The word has a certain magic to it. Like the autumn fur of a sumpter beast swirling in the wind, sometimes flying up my nose.
Tomatoes. What can we make with tomatoes? Wait, why tomatoes?
Take your time, there's no need to rush. The traveler, Paimon, and I still have somewhere we need to visit. You'll have plenty of time to think it over before I return.
Does this mean you're going to Natlan? Meet them there in person. It will require a long journey.
I know. But this is necessary. I must go myself. Traveler, Paimon, we'll set off as soon as you're ready. Is that all right?
Sure, we'll be ready whenever you are.
You'll hear no objections from Paimon! Wonderful.
अगर कोई नया स्ट्रीम देखने आ रहा है, इफ स्ट्रीम पसंद आए तो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर देना। आई थिंक 1 और 2 सब्सक्राइबर हम आ गए हैं 200।
Natlan is such a lively place. It's super cheerful and positive too. I can see that. There are people outside exercising at all hours. Such a healthy way of life.
You came. Welcome, welcome. You must be hungry from your journey.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks. We've been eating.
All right. No need.
Maybe later then. We can wait till everyone's got an appetite. Then
Sounds like a plan. Let's find somewhere to sit down. I should tell you, I already have some sense of why you've come.
why's that, Malika?
To say thank you.
Your senses are spot on, but on top of that, we also feel guilty.
Because the pyronosis has vanished? I sensed its loss.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the pyronosis. Not even any trace of it burning to ash.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least. Perhaps there's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be no returning, only giving. Pure and simple.
Thank you really is a fascinating phrase. We use it to express gratitude for the smallest of things. Yet, when faced with a kindness too immense to describe, we use exactly the same words. It's not that we lack other means of expression. It's that when we truly need to express our feelings, the simplest and purest words are always the most powerful.
You're right. In Natlan, we prefer simple expressions too. Companionship, friendship, support. They might not sound fancy, but the sentiment behind them is sincere.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle for the deepest wisdom of all.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin, we felt it was important to come here and speak with you.
Partly to express our gratitude, but also because we felt that seeing you, in a sense, is like basking in warm sunlight.
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing more to say, Why don't we go bask in some actual sunlight? The weather's beautiful today.
What a great idea! Paimon's gonna lie back and soak up some rays.
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before we head to our next stop.
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kali had come from the goddess of flowers, but I kept it a secret. Those remains weren't hurting Kali, not as she is now. They've a yearning for an ordinary life, a yearning to hold on to the hard-won happiness she now enjoys. With someone like her, I have a responsibility to...
She should be ready to face the...
Whenever people meet, there's always the potential.
Oh, just like how Paimon sometimes sees Nahida as a... Is that so? Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that! When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like looking after, in her case.
Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But busy with wonderful things. Impressive, right? You probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru recently. Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. Plus, it's not just me. A few of us are going. Hey, you used to remember...
Dainari, is that...
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayuviastra? Behold, the great Vayuviastra, General Mahamatra.
How times have changed. I wasn't expecting you to be...
You've really upped the aggression in your battle against Sino's jokes.
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of...
Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Kale! Sucrose! It's been so long! How have you been?
I've been well. Everything's going great. What about you? Are you still busy?
Not at the moment. Oh, right! That juicer you gave us works amazing! Farzan loves it!
Seriously? That's wonderful. I don't suppose you drew up a detailed test report. Oh, what fruits did you use? How's the texture of the final product?
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your questions one at a time.
Albedo! Paimon didn't see you there!
It's been a while since all of us were together like this. How about we follow the same plan as last time?
Good idea, my friend. You never disappoint.
So, what are your identities this time?
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to introduce our very own official Forest Ranger Kale. The rest of us are simply her humble travel companions.
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked on some corny, heartwarming premise.
Oh, is our story not heartwarming? If I recall correctly, there was even a scene like this in King of Invocations.
Besides being heartwarming, our story is also about tough, impressive-sounding job titles. At least that's what I think.
Oh, you're here already? I'm still giving Dodoko a little trim. I will...
A trim? Does Dodoko need haircuts too?
Of course. It's important to know how to take loving care of the apples of your eye. All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel. And angels are, in a way, the guardians of all to that.
Oh, right!
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool sounding
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly, my lines are pretty amazing.
Miss Nicole,
Kale, you seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who needed their wish fulfilled?
Wish? What?
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers had a wish that needed my help to come true.
Well, you never mentioned that before. All we knew.
To be fair, come on, let's pick.
Close your eyes.
Huh? You're...
Surprised? I bet you weren't expecting to meet a woman like me beneath this view. An oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. I made friends with Miss Nicole. I asked her to bring me here, and then in the prologue to this story is...
Could this be?
related to the goddess of flowers?
My dear young lady. And now I have seen, but beneath all...
I do. I want the...
But how do you decide?
They are. Miss Nicole said... She gave me a revelation once.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart. Your brief life has taught you to hold on to everything good, to home it. How fascinating.
Of course not. I'm not...
Yet I am a djinn, Kale.
But...
That's beside the point.
I...
But look, so you, my dear young... Are you sure about this? I yearn to see my mistress. And you, Kale, I can...
But Miss Lilopar...
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long, unending life might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains are scattered across the yellow sands, but my soul can find no... Since you've promised to grant my wish, give me that...
Kale, there's no pressure on you.
It's as if you want to use the last if...
Nothing so selfless.
I understand.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrendering to your grace, my mistress. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet filled with pain. How foolish of them. For me, devotion is beautiful. Thank you.
Raisa.
Lilipar! She disappeared?
She left, carrying the blessing of flowers.
Kale, are you...
I'm fine. Now that the remains are gone, I don't actually feel any different.
Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now.
Kale must have already received what she was yearning for.
I'm doing fine. I feel relaxed.
Then my wish has come true too.
To become ordinary?
That's just one of my wishes.
So between Miss Lilopar and me, you fulfilled 2 wishes.
Wonderful.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What?
Kale, look who I brought to see you.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event. How come you started without me?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that.
Really? Who?
Me.
So that's what this is all about.
Exactly. The old me is gone. I puffed her into the air, and she became a fluffy pink cloud.
Do you think maybe up in the sky she has friends waiting for her with test tubes, flasks?
Oh, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound so bad after all.
What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think
At least, if it were up to me, I'd consider.
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can finally accomplish things by myself. Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this fascinating. Always growing, always thriving like a plant. I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about it makes, but somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this step, to walk towards the new.
Choose amongst the pages of completed. Supreme. Kazuha. Hey. Hi, Dihara. Kazuha. The competition is at its climax. Martial arts who have gathered here from various lands are now waiting for the final result. In concept of a freewheeling, anything goes style of combat, the emphasis in this championship is on the competitors' use and mastery of weapon techniques. That's why our community asked the Adventurers Guild to bring in a master swordsman from the Crook's Fleet with our consultant. Oh, master swordsman. Kazuha. While you will not able to use elemental skill or burst during this duel, you will have new abilities, parry and arm taking. While holding to parry, you will raise your weapon. Defensive stance greatly decreases damage taken. A successful parry of your opponent attack also reduces toughness. If you parry just as your opponent launches the attack, it will trigger a perfect parry, which completes negative damage you will take from otherwise. Gain even more speed and reduce your opponent's damage even more when you perform perfect parry. So you perform the parry opponent's spirit. Spirit will only opponent over time. After you reach a certain amount, you can use honed technique to significantly reduce your opponent's toughness and interrupt their current action. Increase your opponent's special toughness. which makes it more difficult to hurt them with normal attack. Successfully pairing an opponent attack using Hound technique can keep away their toughness. When your opponent is in evasion state, approach them and use a normal attack to perform powerful strike, which deals. Okay, when your opponent is about to use a skill, their weapon will shine brightly. Perform perfect parry against your opponent. Okay, let's begin. चलो हमने रीड कर लिया ऑलरेडी. Right side. हेल्प खत्म पैसा आ गया प्रीमो जेम्स काफी मिल रहा है इसमें
I've been waiting. Apologies. Choice time. Pardon me. Look out. Choice time. Apologies.
मारो भाई
Forgive my discourtesy. Pardon me. Choice time. I've been waiting. The banquet is nearing its end. Choice time. Banquet must go on. Choice time.
भाई साहब
The banquet is nearing its end. Pardon me. Forgive my discourtesy. The banquet is nearing its end. Choice time. Please remain seated. Choice time. Please hold for just a moment. Forgive my prior inconsideration. Banquet must go on. Please remain seated. Forgive my prior inconsideration.
now that's more like
Look out! Banquet is nearing its end. Choice time.
let's begin Let us
Use of
begin.
force authorized.
Perfect parry. Measured victory. That's class. It is class. Kazuha, my boy. This class, my boy. Genshin में no doubt in but प्ले स्टाइल तो चेंज हो जाए पेरी वाला सिस्टम लाने की नो डाउट ला सकते हैं ये लोग आई डोंट नो मैं
Use of force authorized.
यार नहीं हुआ लोंडा जीत गया quest completed इसमें शॉर्ट स्ट्रीम कर ही नहीं सकते आप ऐसा।
Add as. Thank you for Add Astra Abyss. Rebooting.
Okay, maximum nice roll points are increased 120. NC gains fighting spirit 25% more efficiently. Additionally, she gains 40% attack for action after gaining fighting spirit. When the nice roll basing stack, Muika base attack is increased by 200. NC opens the following effect based on all fire. Ring of swing radius nearby opponent defense is decreased by 20%. Mega normal charge attack and her slash from an elemental burst. Only one hit deals 60% her attack has increased damage.
People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly.
Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Are you quite finished? Burn. No more.
भाई साहब सर डैमेज कितना कम आ रहा है भाई आई डोंट नो आइस वाला ले जा रहे हैं
Stay clear. Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Your rainbow.
Observe. Be silent. Fear the dark.
Annihilation mode. Defensive mode image.
Ding dong butter bomb. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module.
The long sleep ends. Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe.
Pyroclastic surge. Incinerate. Burn it down. Go in. Light of the blazing sun. Absorption test. Stay clear. Animal hypostasis.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Light it up. Cutting great names echo. Adventure time. Teamwork is dreamwork. Rush from the sky. Incinerate. Burn it down. Bring it. Pyroclastic surge.
Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire.
$45 GPTA. 10 का स्पिन मारते हैं। लोहान चाहिए हमको।
Full banner lineup for the second half of Genshin Special 7's now. Well, it's alright, but it's pretty bad for Mika. Monsters are Bennett, Shanley, and Mika? Why is Mika on here? Bennett, Shanley are the monster. And monster.
Characters in your party. The more damage you do with other characters, the more you'll build Lohan's will to win meter. And this is how you scale the damage of his skill and burst. One of your party members also has to have a higher elemental skill level than Lohan, because this will increase the duration of his skill. He's also a Hexerite character, so it's best to run him with at least one other Hexerite unit. If you have a high damage DPS already, and you have a Hexerite team you can fit into, you'll get a lot of value out of Lohan's damage. But if you don't have another high damage character he can scale off of, or you don't have any other Hexerite characters, you can probably skip him for now.
5 star. Oh, 50-51. Let's see. अर्ली है लास्ट में Mavica. We won the fucking 50-50. अर्ली है कितने 45 प्लस 10 55 में मिली अर्ली पीटी और 50-50 भी था 50-50 भी जीत गए व्हाइट स्ट्रॉबेरी हेलो हाय लोहन पे किया होता तो क्या होता प्रॉब्लम बट यही है कि लोहन का हमारे पास दूसरे कैरेक्टर नहीं है C2 के लिए जाता हूँ भाई लेकिन तो पीटी है वहीं का मैक्सिमम नेचुरल पहुंचा increase to 120 and she gains fighting spirit 20% more efficiently. Additionally, she gains 40% attack for 8 seconds. मूवी का तो मेरे पास थी C1 पुल तो करूंगा मैं वैसे भी क्या मुझे लेकिन नेक्स्ट निकालनी तो है वो कौन सी निकालनी है नेक्स्ट के बैनर में फेज 2 में वो अरे फ्लिंस के लिए कोलंबीना दस इसमें मारता हूँ 20 मोविका पे इसके लिए बट मेरे को एक कैरेक्टर चाहिए ना शायद वो हेक्सा कैरेक्टर क्या मेरे पास वो एक भी नहीं है दूसरे वो निकोल आई थिंक इसके साथ मूवी का तो ना चले सब DPS यू हैव सुक्रोज हाँ सुक्रोज है 10 इस पे मार तो देखे क्या हो मूवी का C2 अच्छा है ना सांगलिंग हाँ चलो सांगलिंग तो मिली मूवी का C2 अच्छा है कितना when is the natural bracing state Muika base attack is increased by 200 and she opens the following effect based on all fire elements form nearby opponent's defense is decreased by 20%. Flame Strider Muika normal attack charge attack and her Sunfell slice of the elemental burst horror blessing deals 60% 90% 120% more of her attack is increased. C2 इसका करे क्या इसमें मारूंगा 10 की पीटी बेनेट तो था मेरे की बीटी हुई बेनेट क्यों दे रहे हो भाई 2 सांग नहीं देते तो हो जाता काम बेनेट की जगह 2 सांगली C4 हो जाती। C4 हो जाए। इसके लिए चाहिए हमको कोलम्बिना आइनो की जगह फीलिंग्स के लिए। की पीटी वापस 40 की पीटी तो हो गई 40 अब आई थिंक। सीट मिल जाता मजा आ जाता। इन फ्यूचर निकाल लेंगे C2। हो। दूसरा 50-50 भी इतना है भाई। नया मैप तो कुछ नहीं आया नहीं। माविका का बिल्ड हो देख क्या है अपने पास। 40 CV, ये तो सही है। दो बार क्रिट बजा था, 2 बार, ये तो सही है भाई। इसका देखो, इसमें एक बार डिफेंस बचा है, तो ये भी लेकिन 40 CV तो वही। तो ये ओप पीस है, ऑन पीस नहीं है। अच्छा, यहाँ पे अच्छा ले सकते, अच्छा नहीं। ये भी सही नहीं। यहाँ पे क्या दिया हुआ है? 11% क्रिट रेट, ये तो सही है। कितना है इसका क्रिट रेट? 57। आर्टिफिशियल को कितना मिलता है? 40, 67, 60 प्लस 40 ऑलमोस्ट 100 होता है। क्रिट रेट तो चाहिए भाई। ये डोमेन करते
Absorption test. Swirl, work 2. Animal tech alternator protocol.
The night cover. Observe. डिफेंस नहीं हुआ।
Absorption test. Animal hypostasis.
Be silent. Fear the dark. Close your eyes.
Animal test 63 away. Enhanced animal module. Accept annihilation mode.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Genshin impact. ओह ये नहीं आया ए ओह और फिर ऐसे Genshin impact. वाह मॉन्स्टर का नया इलाका बहुत सही किया भाई ये देखे एक्सीलेंट स्प्लेंडेड लुक एट द फकिंग व्यू भाई गेंशन इम्पैक्ट भाई इसका जैसा ओपन वर्ल्ड मैंने लिटरली किसी गेम का नहीं देखा GTA का है नो डाउट बट GTA का वो अलग मैं बोल सकता हूँ ना सिटी टाइप का ही इसका जो फैंटेसी टाइप का ओपन वर्ल्ड भाई ऐसा कहीं नहीं देखा भाई इट्स A++. Just look at the freaking view. Splendid, awesome. Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. ये चीज़ हम कभी नहीं भूल सकते, चाहे तो भी। जिन लोगों ने भी गेंशन खेला है, सब स्टार्टिंग में ये सब यहाँ पे किया था, वो इट्स अनफॉरगेटेबल। स्टार्टिंग के जो दिन थे भाई, मोनस्टेट की आर्कॉन क्वेस्ट, मोनस्टेट का पूरा सब एक्सप्लोर करना, न्यू फीलिंग, सब कैरेक्टर, छोटी छोटी चीज़ें भाई। This game is really something else to talk about it.
sun! Burn it down! Rest from the sky!
Yes. Apa lagi? Esa foto, mira. No, de esto ni idea. छोटा सा आया है, रीजन आया, छोटा सा मॉन स्टैंड के अंदर आया। अच्छा मॉन स्टैंड कर दिया है। वहाँ पे क्या है भाई?
Rev the engine!
हाँ यहाँ पे ले लेंगे।
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the
सब
light,
छोटा छोटा लेकिन
and
सब
humans are
दिख
the
रहा है
same.
यहाँ से।
Except we call that light hope.
वहाँ पे देखो क्या है? वो कौन सी जगह? ड्रैगन स्पाइन? हाँ वही है शायद। फिर जब देखना मुझे तो वही लग रहा ऊंचा ऊंचा वही है दे।
Exploration and trials.
हाँ तो ये देखो monster है
Adventuring
ये।
is right up my alley.
वो जो बिल्डिंग दिख रही है ना नीचे अबे अबे जूम नहीं कर सकते। अबे भाई हाँ वो मॉन्स्टर है नीचे है ना वो। अगर आप गया हूँ EU सर्वर पे। EU सर्वर में तो कोई नहीं है। हम भी तो यहाँ अकेले मैं भी लौट वो ड्रैगन स्पाइन है भाई देखो ना।
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
अवेलेबल वो और उसके पीछे वही ड्रैगन स्पाइन है वो क्या वहाँ पे तो हम चढ़े थे वो क्वेस्ट जो कर दिया। देखो ना बर्फीला भी दिख रहा है वाइट वाइट थोड़ा ऊपर वही है वो। तो ये फाउंटेन देखो ऊंचा ऊंचा दिख रहा है वो फाउंटेन है देखो सामने देख रहा हूँ यहाँ से आएगा इस साइड आ गया देखो है ना फाउंटेन ये फाउंटेन है। वो फाउंटेन का वो भी दिख रहा है
Exploration and trials. Adventuring is right up my alley.
देखो इसी साइड में ये है वाटरफॉल। ये रहा पूरा फाइल क्या गेम बनाई है भाई, इसके जैसा ओपन वर्ल्ड कहीं नहीं देखा। तो पीछे क्या है इनाजुमा, ये लियू है, देखो ये तो लियो का ऊपर वो ये रहा, ये ऊपर जो उड़ रहा है वो निंगवांग का वो महल होता है, जो भी स्काई स्काई ये वही है। इस साइड देखो लियुए होगा, इस साइड ये रहा लियुए। और ये आई थिंक इनाजुमा है, ये पहाड़। ये वाला देखो, शायद तो पता नहीं इनाजुमा यहाँ आता है, पता नहीं क्या है। लियुए होगा भाई। कोई तो पता नहीं, कोई कमेंट में बोल रहा था गेम खत्म होने वाली है स्नेज नया के साथ, ये वो। क्या हाल है, ये यहाँ क्यों खड़ा है?
Light it up! Suffer the wrath of Eve! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Phew.
It's C2 है। कितने की पीटी होगी? 50-50 जीत गया मैं, अभी स्पिन मारा था। हाँ क्वेस्ट तो हो गई। वापस 45 की पीटी हो गई 50-50 जीतने के बाद। लाइव बोल बोल हमारा लाइव चालू है। हम तो बंद ज करीश। Crafted no 50 even Wi-Fi મોઢામાં લગાડવાનું મોઇશ્ચરાઇઝર આમ કરવું જોઈએ અહીંથી આમ ન કર થોડુંક ઉપર 2-3 વાર કર પછી ખુલશે સ્કિલ ડેમેજ તો પડે ને અરે લગાડ્યું છે કાઢીશ એટલે ખબર પડે અરે રૂકો લગાડ્યું છે કાઢીશ પછી ખબર પડે તું
ચલો પ્રયોગ કર લે પછી મને કે
What who told you to level up पर नॉर्मल अटैक थे ने वो तो ऐसे ही 6 लेवल का कर लिया वो क्या 6 लेवल तक तो कुछ नहीं होता भाई 6 लेवल तक क्या है फिर ये आ गया फिर वहां से रोक दिया ऐसे ही 6 लेवल तक कर दिया
આના મોટા પડવાનો ડિસ્કવર ક્લિયર લોડ કે મંગાવ્યું છે ને લોડ
ફ્લિપકાર્ટ
હારું
કામ કરે આમ કરવાનું હા ફેસમાં લગાડવાનું
ટ્રાય કરી કે આપણે ભાઈ કોઈ
होप में करते લગાડી રાખવાનું પછી કમસે કમ બે કલાક જેવું પછી નકર ડાયરેક્ટ લગાડીને ધોઈ નાખવાનું તો કઈ થાય एबिस कर लिया हैं क्या यहाँ तो हूँ कहीं ई के એટલે 8 વાગ્યા સુધી થયો 7 વાગ્યા સુધી મેં ના ભાઈ એવો કઈ ટાઈમ નથી ને ભણવાનું આ લાઈવ કરવાનું પહેલે જ ત્યાંથી મેં મારા પપ્પાને મેં કીધું હતું અમિતભાઈને
નવાજને ઉડાડવાનો આ ઘરનું કેમ ઊંધું થઈ ગયું ખબર
ના ના ઈ મને ઈ તો મને અર્જુન પહેલા જ કીધું હતું ઈ કે ભાઈ 6-7 વાગ્યા સુધી રે એમ મેં કીધું ભાઈ 6 તો મેં તો પહેલેથી સ્ટાર્ટિંગમાં આવ્યો ત્યારે મારા પપ્પાએ કીધું God should broaden their horizons in the world below. માટે છે કેમ કે 4 વાગે મારે લેક્ચર હોય પછી લાઈવ એ કરવાનો હોય બે લેક્ચર રજા દઈ દે ના પણ પછી નહોતું હવે હાલતું કે તું આટલું નહીં તું વધારે ટાઈમ લે હા ઈ તો ન કહેતા હોય તો તને ખબર જ છે ભાઈ તમે કીધું હવે ભાઈ લે ભાઈ 7-8 વાગે થોડા ન્યા કઈ રહી વાત કરે મારે હું 4 વાગે તો લેક્ચર શરૂ થાય મારે બે લેક્ચર જો એમાં તો 6 વાગી જાય યુટ્યુબનું કરવું અત્યારે કાંઈ ન થાય બીસીએમાં હાવ પૂરું થોડું કરવાનું બીસીએ થઈ જાય પછી તો ભાઈ અહીંથી ડાયરેક્ટ અમદાવાદ
કેવાયસી કરવા ગયો
હા
બપોર જમવા આવ્યો ભેગો છે ને આવલો હોય ને ભેગો બેન જમી પાર્સલ લેતો જ આવે કે ના ના જવાનું નથી મેં કીધું હા એ ઘણો એમ તો મને ઘણો ખુલીને વાત ન કરે સમજ્યા
ઈ નો
ભલે આવતો
હા चलो भाई चलो ले लेंगे नहीं कौन सा करे
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Need a surfboard?
You are loyal to the wrong master.
एक मिनट Why they preparing for WWE? ये क्या है? चलो गाइस आज के लिए इतना ही रखते हैं। अभी के लिए लाइव ऑफ कर रहा हूँ। तब तक नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम के लिए नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में आएंगे। तब तक के लिए बाय बाय।